Hi Libra, welcome to your extended reading for today, the 6th. This will last you until the 12th, so we're going to go a lot more in depth on today's previous reading, which is in the video bar, which is accessible to you now. That one was live, so you were able to join in the chat. And let's get started because many messages started flowing. There was an abundance of a lot of angel numbers. I got 222. I also saw 1010 this morning. There's going to be like angel numbers because there is a co-conspirating to work with you. Your angels are active. They are ready to be asked also to help you. Bird flew by just now. Probably a dove because I've been seeing a lot of doves lately. There's also going to be confirmations that are sent to you rather quickly. It's almost like you'll think that they're not confirmations, and I heavily get here. You're just going to know instantly that it is a confirmation on something to do, or you're going to be pressed to do action immediately. So that's also what I wanted to say in the previous video, but due to time, I was just on the flow. There was a lot of, like I said earlier, electricity. It's almost like this light bulb is going to turn on this week in terms of like your persona, and you want to share more, and there's this whole outlet now to do it because you found your soul family. Also today we have the Eight of Swords, which is our air sign card. I did want to show this because the mirror here today is about experiencing things on a higher, deeper, it's like a paradigm shift. I'm hearing paradigm. There is going to be something this week that shows itself to you either about your past or just old beliefs, and you will immediately unravel it. This is that whole energy of the electricity taking over. It is a very sudden thing that you are now turning around. So if you go into a negative thought, you're going to immediately know how to get out of it. I cannot explain it other than paradigm. That's like the only word that I'm getting, and this like electrical charge of things changing. We also have the Four of Wands. This is about, wedding, celebration, movement in terms of relationships with people. The Four of Wands comes to me almost different today, Libra. I'm getting an energy of this is going to be the coming out of summer. This is going to be invitation into new things. This is also possibility and opportunity to expand with new people. These are not anymore like your old friend groups or the people you grew up with. These, I get all new energy. People that you meet, and then you're like, after you meet them, there's an excitement about it. Also here, if you're trying to grow a business that already exists, I feel like you're going to walk into that tribe of people that immediately knows what you want to do, and like they get your vision the first time. I get that whole vibe. Like they're on the same almost wavelength as you spiritually. So they get it the first time, Libra. Good energy too, because you kind of get Eight of Swords releasing, and then you get Four of Wands new. So this is going to be really good energy. I say this lasts a little bit after July 4th. This will go on even in the weeks after that. We also have the Hermit card here today, Libra. This is to remind you not to stay there too long. Like today, I almost get a warning. Like if you are the Libra who hermits quite a bit, this is action to get out of the Hermit. You also could have Virgo in your chart because it is Virgo's card. I feel like this could actually take away opportunity. This is like a kind of a huge warning of today's extended. You don't want to hermit too long because you're going to miss the boat. That is the whole thing here. And I heavily feel that. And I do feel channeled and messaged to tell you that, because with the Four of Wands, this is going to last through July. This is exciting times. These are exciting people. These are people who make you feel good after you meet them. I really, really want to stress that because I feel for several of you here, you're going to meet tribe members that make you feel elated and excited about whatever you're working on. Again, in the center energy, we have ships. So this came out in meditation, and then again through shuffle. This ships card is like, these are partners today. They're going hand in hand with new experiences, new places, new things to do, new places to eat, new friendships. This is all that energy from all the culmination of your prior month's work. And I definitely think with these two in the same reading, it's like screaming at you that you got to prepare for this time. Okay? Also, angels. I hear angels and guides. This came in a lot later when I meditated. I think that the co-conspirating that's happening is going to be a flush of downloads. It could be songs, it could be numbers, it could be trying to communicate with you on different levels of your day. Yesterday when I was driving, I was getting numbers and song, which is typically how they communicate with me. I was hearing a lot of lyrics too about continuing to have hope. This was a huge thing about continuing to carry that. And if you're a person who likes to have that beacon and be positive and smile all the time, high vibe, you're always listening to good music and feeding your soul that, I think your angels are with you on that journey. And they do carry like a torch for you. I see like a team of people just smiling behind Libra. Definitely also someone who is special to you and has this special place in your heart. They're coming through today saying that they will work with you. And this is a promise too of that. We do have residual like defensive energy of the Seven of Wands. I do think this is you, Libra. I do think that you're defensive over certain things. This could also be past energy people gave you. So kind of want to talk about this a little bit today. I think that the bad lucks almost that you came from are like the really, really tough battle-like, war-like chapters of your life. It's definitely coming in heavy today that this person in you, the defensive creature, wants to like almost stay there in case it happens again. Big message, because I feel like somebody here thinks that or feels that way. You can be defensive, but also with this opportunistic time of your life that's coming in soon, I think the barriers have to be brought down from like, if you're at a 43 with your protectiveness, bring it down to a 33. You know, you got to come down a little bit so you could receive. And that is a huge, huge thing, is if you're not letting down your barriers, you cannot receive as much. And that's totally what I'm getting channeled today. I feel it very passionately. I feel it right here in my heart. And I think somebody needs to hear that who's like overtly defensive. Seven of Wands is being defensive over the important things. Okay? So you definitely want to maybe write that down today or journal it and see what are the things you're very protective about or the people you're overprotective about. 7:07 on the clock. We also have the High Priestess. We continue to be in this energy this week. The High Priest here, or the Priestess, is somebody who also continues to be like this. The Seven of Wands, protective, guarding their energy, not letting much of it out, or being overtly protective. I think because you can see more now and you're also getting these downloads and these channels and you're also being used as a channel, the High Priestess can be protective. It is actually such a thing. But they are all knowing and they know what's going to happen next. And they also know how people are going to react to them. So I think with good judgment, judgment being the operative word here, use your High Priest to your advantage, you know, because I think if you're also overly defensive, you cannot see a lot of incoming good blessings, right? All right. Remember, stay out of the Hermit a little bit longer. Give yourself progressive motion to move forward, bring down those barriers. Also here, if you're like the Hermit that uses time to have knowledge, right, and kind of care for what you know, you can still expose yourself in good timing with people and go out. I hear sirens, ambulance sirens. You could still have that special care, right, to spend time with people and give yourself an opportunity to rest and relax. And I think that's a huge thing too, because you're going to be getting a download. Like I said at the very beginning of this video, there's going to be like a download that shakes you up, maybe about how you used to react to someone or something, or like maybe there's a old reminder, right, of how you used to repeat an action. You're going to unwind that pretty quickly because you're gaining momentum now. And Libra, you're going to start to see this in the next like 6 to 8 weeks, that there's a lot of people coming to you, lots of Eight of Wands energy with messages and seeing if you want to head out and hang out, right? So I think other than the ships here being your center energy, this beautiful card of just like incoming good news. I think that the Four of Wands too being clarified here. Actually, we're going to clarify here in a second. I'm going to do the Four of Wands, the Hermit, and this Eight of Swords, because that is air energy, and I think a lot of you are maybe even curious as to why the card's here today. I'm going to take Light Seers. This one was shuffled a lot. So for the Hermit, we're just going to match it up here. We have the Sun, we have Empress for the Eight of Swords. That makes a lot of sense now, and I'll tell you why. Magician for the Four of Wands. This is so beautiful. Look at this. there is matching energy with your manifestations, and they're in line with the timeline. This gives me whole vibes of like it's arriving on time. Okay, look at that. The wishing well there with the Magician, and then it coming true with the Four of Wands. I definitely feel that. That's the way I wanted to express it and explain it to you today. Heavy energy. This one is also beautiful. You're coming out of Hermit possibly to live in your Sun emotion. Okay, beautiful like dichotomy of energies here. There's Leo and there's Virgo. You could be highly aspected in both. You're coming out of Hermit mode because you're enlightened now. And the Sun is clarifying that and confirming that today. You could even be in your Sun energy today, which is even more beautiful because it's coming right on time. And I think that you've already jumped timelines in a sense because your knowledge is so high at this time. Eight of Swords card is hours. Okay, so there's a lot of bird's bewilderment in that kind of figure with her in the mirror. But you are empressing, see the Sun there? Because they are actually clarifying past and future. The future is the Empress. The past, you're coming from this. So that download is going to put you in your Empress mode. No matter what it is. I don't know if it's a message. I do not know if it's going to be delivered via song. But it's definitely going to be a download about your past. And you will switch on that Empress knowledge, that Sun feeling. This was actually a very beautiful... I want to cry at how beautiful this is. In Libra, I think you are going to be so surprised with results. Like I said, 6 to 8 weeks, you're going to be seeing a lot of results in your life. Okay, this was the extended. We're ending quite late, but I hope you enjoyed, and I will have more spiritual readings this coming week. We're going to add Scorpio. We're adding Sagittarius to the channel. I hope you watch and tell your friends. I loved and missed you all very dearly, and I will see you back here tomorrow in the morning.